Hey everybody, it is Dylan, and I am here to show you how to use Heavens Tools to not only build a website, but to publish it on a decentralized tokenized domain, and that's going to be through 3DNS. So let's just jump straight into it. If you haven't used Heavens Tools before, you can go to Pro.Heavens.Tools and see our subscriptions here. We have a few different features here, different tiers and whatnot. But beyond that, home.heavens.tools will take you to your home page here, to where you can sign up and create a new project. So once you've chosen a tier, if you want to sign up, there is a free account option, but feel free to sign up. Home.heavens.tools, create a new project. We have a few options here for a website and landing page, pop-up alerts, quick stories. There are many websites for mobile only if you just want to go with the mobile only option. If you have an existing site, I got a way for you to build pop-ups and alerts for that to be embedded. Or you can start with a new multi-page site or just a simple landing page. And that's what we'll do today. So to get started, hit create. And you have a few options here. Within Heavens Tools, we have categorized layouts, landings, the free tier, business, education, food, art and music, portfolio types, sport and health, and travel. So you'll see the pro tags beside some of the different templates. You'll see we have some free options. So let's go ahead and go with business. Okay, so let's look through here. All right, and each one of these, you can either start with the design or you can preview the design. So let's preview it first, because these are all pre-made. You're able to edit the content as you want, make it your own. So here's a good podcast template site. Looks like it's podcast with a K up here. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with this design. And you'll see here it's creating a project. It's going to clone the template to your workspace. And here we go. Okay. Podcast. So here you are editing your template now. So let's go with the podcast show. Let's say build your own podcast today with so if you wanted to make your own, let's say a podcast on how to build your own podcast, right? We have a template for that, to feature it, to build it. So here's some different, options. You're able to add a link. If you wanted to add a link to, volume number 2, if you had a podcast you wanted to use. If you want them to leave the page and go to it, they could do that. Open a new tab, you can select that. There's a lot more options here for, pop-up types, different block types to change it directly. But in the simplest form, you can just create that as a hyperlink. From here, here's like a quick quote. If you want to change the text, if you want to change it to be a different quote, you could do it. You wouldn't have to really change the font too much. If you like the font, if you like the stylings, you can leave it and just choose how you want it. So there's a few here. Okay, if you want to change the image, you have the option here to change the image directly, to resize the image. This is what we just did. There was a copy. If you come here and choose the background, here's where you could actually choose a new image type. If you were to hit X on there, it would come up a new option. You change it to a video or even a map. Okay. Once again, this has a button you could choose if you wanted to go to another page. So I'll show you what this means. Type, page type. So as you've seen earlier, this is a multi-page site builder. So if you look here, here are the additional pages. So you add another page. Page title, let's call it about. Automatically populates what we call a slug. The slug is this end part. Trails, it's like a slug trail. It trails your page URL. Okay. Let's say about podcast. Save. And here we've made a new page. And to begin editing it, come up here, hit edit. You can leave this page. And here we are in a new page. We start choosing new themes, new blocks, layout types. Tons of different options here to keep rolling along. And we can go back to our next page. Let's go back to our home page here. So you can see the power of the tool. A lot of different options here. So, we didn't change our option down here as we went. So let's go back here. Okay. Let's do a quick save on that. You can view it as a few different styles here. You can also change the background image. So once again, this is already custom image. You can leave it as is. Change the focus area. Okay. We can even do a preview here. So this is kind of a temporary draft. It's hosted on a subdomain heavens.pictures. But you can view it in real time without having to even tie it to a domain until you're ready. So if we feel good with it, we're able to come here and view it on either desktop. Let's see how it looks on tablet. This is how it would look on mobile. All of these are multi-device type ready automatically out of the box. Okay, so let's go back to the dashboard here. And this one was this one, number 10. So you can always change the name. We'll change this to be podcast. And once you're ready, you're able to click here and actually click publish. So you have a few options to publish. You can use your own custom domain, you can use your own subdomain, or you can download it if you have the cPanel, or if you want to do kind of a raw export, you can just do the HTML files themselves. So if you're doing ENS related, I would recommend going with the direct download. But if you're doing with a regular DNS domain like this guide, I'll show you how to do that now. So you would choose custom domain, choose, and let's go look for one. So podcast.bio. Let's see if we can go find that. Looks like it's available. Let's add it to our list. Check out. This is all on op. So this will not only register it, but the tokenization. Okay. Here's a few of the ones I already have. So here is a new domain, podcast.bio. Still, being created at the moment. But you see the speed of the tokenization aspect is instant. So let's visit it on OpenSea while we wait for a moment. Here it is. podcast.bio, 3DNS power domain. The DNS records are ready. So let's go back to Heavens Tools here. And where we've submitted that podcast.bio here. So here's our DNS records to use. Okay. So the first record, the value is going to be www. It's going to be a CNAME, and this is the required data. So let's go to, so here both of these exist already, the @ and the www. So we just need to change this content to basically match our new record. So let's add the CNAME first, www, and paste in that record. Add the record. Let's go back. The second one is a record. @ is going to be that value here, so let's go back. Or add a record. Add is the host. Here's our value. Add record. So both of these now match what we have here. Apply the updates. Okay. And now you'll just await for regular DNS resolution to begin. But you've now successfully deployed onto your website.